Perry hasn't said whether he will stay on council. As Perry dealt with that today, he missed a city council meeting revolving around another scandal, a resolution to censure and issue a vote of no confidence on District 1's Mario Bravo. The resolution passed 8-0, and then Bravo ran from us and other media while ignoring our questions. Now, this resolution came out of an investigation into his confrontation with District 7 Councilwoman Ana Sandoval ahead of the budget vote on September 15th. The city attorney stressed that any grievances against Bravo from before that moment were not pertinent to the investigation or the resolution.
That is, unless you presuppose that past wrongs, perceived or real, somehow justify or excuse what would otherwise be considered unacceptable behavior in the workplace. That is not the legal framework under which we operate. That is not the professional or ethical model by which we live under.
Bravo emailed a statement through a spokeswoman saying he's ready to take feedback and make amends, and that he commits to holding himself to a higher standard. SAPD and Crime Stoppers are teaming up after video has been released of a suspect wanted for stabbing a man at a checkout line at a grocery store. Take a look at this video. If you look toward the middle of the screen, you can see someone in black shorts and a black shirt with some type of picture on the front running. Police say this was in the parking lot of the H-E-B on Valley High Drive back on October 23rd. Moments before, investigators say the suspect walked up behind a man in the self-checkout area and stabbed him 3 times. After running through the parking lot, police say he may have been picked up by someone. Here are a few images of that suspect. If you know who the suspect is and where they are, you could get up to $5,000. Call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-7867, and you are not required to give your name. Crime Stoppers is also asking for your help in another incident. Police say a basketball game got testy at Northside Gym when one player dunked on another. Detectives say the one who got dunked on approached the other player saying he got cut during the play. The victim said it was an accident. Police say that wasn't enough for the suspect. That man is accused of punching the victim so hard that he was knocked unconscious and suffered broken bones. If you can have any information on either of these cases, again, please call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. Following Tuesday's election, the judicial landscape continues to favor Democrats in Bexar County. 6 Republican judges lost their seats on Tuesday. 2 Bexar County courts, 1 civil district court, and 3 criminal district courts all switched. County Court 13 Judge Rosie Speedlin Gonzalez won her re-election bid, said she wasn't surprised about more Democratic judges getting voted into office.
As a community like ours grows, it tends to lean more left. I'm not surprised that we are growing in that direction whatsoever.
Now in Texas, state district and county court judges run as political party candidates, which traditionally has resulted in sweeps similar to Tuesday's election. We saw it in Bexar County in 2018 as well as 2020. We've got big changes in our weather. You're going to want to keep the jacket handy. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery is here with a look at your Friday forecast.
After a stretch of warm and humid days across south central Texas, big changes blow into the area with Friday's cold front. Now, stepping out tomorrow morning, you're likely going to step outside and not really think that you need the jacket. But if you're not getting home until later in the afternoon, getting off of work or picking up the kiddos from school, you are going to want it then. So plan on taking that jacket with you as well as the umbrella, for we are expecting that front to move into the San Antonio area around to just after lunchtime. You can see how that is quickly going to affect our temperatures throughout the day. We start off in the 60s, temperatures climb into the 70s by lunchtime, and then after we see those gusty north winds kick up as the front passes by, cooler air quickly moves into the area, dropping our temperatures into the 50s throughout the afternoon and even into the 40s in spots for Friday night plans. And it is going to be gusty as well, so definitely plan on bundling up if you are stepping out Friday evening. We do have the potential to find some scattered rain and thunderstorms move through south central Texas as the front arrives. Notice by about 7 to 8 o'clock, the majority of that activity is still off to our northwest, so no big issues expected for the Friday morning drive. But watch what happens as we get closer to 11 o'clock, the noon hour. We start to see that activity activity approach San Antonio and Bexar County. That continues to work its way farther down to the southeast through the afternoon hours. By 4 to 5 p.m., a few lingering showers possible in town. But if you are stepping out for Friday evening plans, the bulk of that activity should be off to our south as well as our east. But it is going to be a much cooler weekend. Check out your morning lows in the 30s and low 40s. A light freeze possible across portions of the hill country by Sunday morning. Temperatures only near about 60 in the afternoon. We get another push of that cooler air into next week, keeping that cooler weather around.
Winter weather is officially here. Arranging notes and writing lyrics is proving to be an effective outlet for some local veterans. The nonprofit Soldier Songs and Voices offers veterans a space where they express their creativity through music. The group meets once a month. Veterans are welcome to attend a 1-hour session for song crafting and a 1-hour play session. Members say it's another avenue for them to channel their focus and share talents with their fellow veterans.
After serving for 20 years, I wanted to find some way to give back. So I thought the best way to do that was to come and teach guitar to some of the veterans.
The goal of Soldier Songs and Voices is to create communities that honor veterans of all generations. You have the chance to hear them for yourself tomorrow. They will perform at Alamo Plaza at noon. You can find more information right now at KSAT.com. Time to talk turkey and how much it's going to cost. Even though new numbers out today show inflation is cooling, the cost of food is still climbing. It's up 12% over last year. 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz looks at what that means for this Thanksgiving.
Turkey and fixins. It's tradition at the Thanksgiving table.
I have to have sweet potatoes.
Yeah, you got to have some pumpkin pie.
And this year, a heaping helping of inflation. Take turkey. It's gobbling up more of family food budgets. Wholesale prices are up about 28%.
You know, we certainly are producing fewer this year than we did last year. And a big part of that is avian influenza that killed a bunch of turkeys.
Feed costs hurt growers too. Is there a turkey shortage? No, he says. Big stores have plenty of turkeys, but
if you're a consumer and you're interested in a particular brand or size, weight, it probably pays to go early.
Shoppers can expect to pay more.
Maybe the turkey's going to be about $3.50 more than it was last year.
But we found H-E-B and Walmart trotting out the sales, both selling store-brand turkey at 98 cents a pound.
But what about the sides? A check of USDA data shows a bag of cranberries, squash, potatoes, onion. This stuff costs more than last year, except the sweet potato. It actually costs a little less.
To save money on turkey, watch for sales, buy store brand, buy frozen instead of fresh, or
Now I think I'm just going to go to chicken.
the cost of putting the feast on the table is higher, but shoppers tell us they'll manage because the gathering is priceless.
We still having Thanksgiving no matter what.
Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
I will gladly take chicken instead of turkey. And with that, we are out of time. The 9 at Night returns tomorrow. Have a great night.